South Croydon. It's my great pleasure to be working with the John Whitgift Foundation on their anniversary, on their 425th anniversary campaign, Grow with John. You may have seen me in a previous video where we discussed preparing a bed at the allotment for growing vegetables, where we removed bindweed and couch grass from an old raspberry patch. Anyway, digging got a lot easier once I got out of that area. And as I progressed down that one side of the allotment, I discovered lots of bits and bobs in the ground left over from last year, including this parsnip, which came off second best to the fork, and lots of potatoes, some of which I managed to spear and damage. Anyway, that got me thinking, if you were growing potatoes for the very first time this year, you may have looked at a bit of information and perhaps got a little bit confused with some of the terminology. So very quickly, I'd like to run through that. So very quickly, you may have heard terms like first early, second early, and main crop, and maybe chitting and seed potato. And you may be wondering what's all that about. So a seed potato is just a small potato that potato plants grow from and you plant in the ground. You can use any potato as a seed potato, but if you buy it from a certified source, you'll buy it in a bag from a garden centre or a specialist seed potato merchant. They'll be certified as being disease free, which is a good thing. You can grow them from supermarket stock, which is probably a bit cheaper, but they won't be certified as being 100% disease free. They normally are disease free, obviously, but it's worth a consideration. Anyway, so what do the terms first, second, early mean? That's simply how long they take to produce potatoes. So they all get planted about the same sort of time, which is generally sort of second, third week of March, something like that. Depends on the weather, how wet the ground is and stuff. So a first early will mature quite quickly, and that's when you buy new potatoes at the shop. They're always a first early variety. So they'll mature, once you plant them, they'll mature in about anything from 8 to 10 weeks, something like that. It will tell you on a packet, if you buy a packet of seed potatoes, it will tell you how long to expect. We'll get into cultivation in a subsequent video. So first earlies are going to mature first. Second earlies are going to mature second. Main crop are going to mature a lot later. They're going to take at least 3 months, and you can, certainly varieties like Sarpo Mira, which is this one, it's a red potato, under the dirt, will last in the ground. They're very resistant to disease, and they'll remain in the ground until the following year. And they'll get quite thick skins. You have to peel them to use them normally, or make a jacket potato with it or something. You don't have to peel them. Obviously you can eat the skins. But they get much thicker skin than a new potato. So, chitting. Chitting is just when you let the eyes on the potato grow. Sometimes if you're planting a main crop potato, it's a very good idea to chit them first and give them a bit of a head start, because they could take longer to produce. So by chitting them, you get a little bud form, it's bursting to go, it's full of energy, it's got all the energy from the potato behind it, and when it goes in the ground it just rockets away. Not so important with new potatoes because they obviously grow quicker anyway, but you can do it with all of them. So if you're going to chit your potatoes, you may want to make your seed potatoes go a bit further, whether they be from a supermarket or whether you bought them from a source. And all you do then, you'll notice on a potato it's got two ends. It's got the end where it was attached to the mother plant, because a potato is just a modified stem. It's a tuber, really, technically speaking. So it's just a modified stem which comes up when the roots come off of this. You know, it will form a little potato. So you've got one end that was attached to the mother plant. You've got the other end, the eyes, and they'll send up the shoots for the next potato. So you can chop them up and leaving even just one eye on a potato like that, that can go in the ground and form you a whole new bunch of potatoes. And if you use one eye like that, you'll probably get bigger potatoes. But let's not get into the cultivation just yet. Let's save that. I hope that's cleared up terminology like first early and second early and main crop for you. It's live, this one. Okay. I'll see you on the next one. Take care, stay safe, and I look forward to growing with you and John in the future. Bye-bye.